Good morning and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings in Encinitas. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Tuesday, May 5th. You'll be interested to know, today is Cinco de Mayo. The holiday commemorates Mexico's unexpected victory at Puebla in 1862 and honors national pride, resilience, and cultural heritage. Communities celebrate with festive music, colorful parades, delicious traditional food, and joyful gatherings that warmly share Mexican traditions with friends and neighbors. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Tuesday in Encinitas. This morning it's looking choppy with waves around 2 feet. Conditions improve slightly by 7 a.m. and 8 a.m. to fair, but then remain choppy through the day as the swell builds to 2 to 3 feet. Winds are onshore starting at 10 miles per hour and increasing to 14 miles per hour by 3 p.m. Best time to ride is at 7 a.m. with a 0-foot low tide when the south-southwest swell is 1.5 feet at 13 seconds and the onshore wind is 7 miles per hour. The first low tide on Tuesday will be 0 foot at 6:30 a.m., followed by a 3-foot high tide just before 1:30. The nearshore buoy at Beacons reads 64 degrees for the water temperature. Starting Wednesday, expect clean conditions with waves around 2 to 3 feet throughout the morning. Thursday maintains similar size but transitions to choppy conditions by midday. Friday sees a slight drop to 1 to 2 feet, with fair conditions in the morning becoming choppy later, making Wednesday the standout day for surf this period. This morning, there's a chance of rain showers, and it feels like 59 degrees, with 10 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 7:36, and it will rise again tomorrow at 5:57. It looks like we're in for a chance of rain showers before 11 a.m., turning mostly sunny later, with a high near 63, accompanied by a moderate northwest breeze, around 10 to 15 miles per hour. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 64. Tonight, expect partly cloudy skies, with a low around 56, and light winds around 5 to 15 miles per hour. Looking ahead in the weather. Wednesday will be mostly sunny with a high near 64 and a north breeze of 5 to 10 miles per hour. Thursday through Saturday, stay dry and pleasant with highs rising into the upper 60s and nights in the upper 50s to around 61. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, San Diego's NASCAR race at Naval Base Coronado this summer will be called the Anduril 250, with a course named the Qualcomm Circuit. This 16-turn, 3.4-mile track highlights the partnership with Qualcomm Technologies, a local tech giant. Don Aguirre, Qualcomm's chief marketing officer and Torrey Pines High School alumnus, remarked, "It's a way for us to sort of carve out a special place within San Diego race weekend." With Qualcomm's 4 decades in the region and the sports world embracing technology, this event is set to be a thrilling experience for fans. Now on to sports. Tarik Skubal's elbow is now Major League Baseball's biggest mystery. His recovery time from surgery could be the difference between a $250 million and a $450 million deal. The Detroit Tigers' postseason aspirations also hang in the balance. Skubal, the Tigers' back-to-back American League Cy Young Award winner, is headed to the injured list with loose bodies in his left elbow. The team announced the news on Monday afternoon, just hours before the 29-year-old was slated to start against the visiting Boston Red Sox. Both Skubal and Tigers manager A.J. Hinch spoke to reporters about the injury. Because Skubal has yet to undergo surgery, it remains undetermined how long he will be sidelined. The typical recovery time for injuries of this sort can vary anywhere from 2 to 5 months. Hinch stated he needs to get it taken care of. Surgery is going to happen soon. He added that Skubal is going through all the details of what that will mean. Who, where, and when. Late in Skubal's most recent outing on April 29th against the Atlanta Braves, the lefty experienced discomfort in his elbow. After blowing a 2-1 sinker by slugger Matt Olson in the 7th inning, he felt the pain. In local sports, the Padres are in a tough stretch right now, losers of 4 of their last 5. Last night, they fell to the Giants 3-2 at Oracle Park, with Randy Vasquez taking the loss. But tonight's a chance to even the series. Walker Buehler takes the mound at 6:45 against Logan Webb in what could be a turning point for San Diego. The offense needs to wake up. That's been the bigger story. Speaking of which, the front office is already making moves. Nick Castellanos is likely headed for assignment after hitting .164 to start the season. On the bright side, Mason Miller was named the NL's Reliever of the Month with a 1.17 ERA and 10 saves. And there's new ownership coming. The sale to Jose Feliciano and Kwanza Jones closes in early June, bringing fresh energy to the franchise. Meanwhile, San Diego FC drew 2-2 with LAFC on Saturday at Snapdragon, earning a crucial point after Ryan Hollingshed buried an equalizer in the 14th minute of stoppage time, the third latest goal in MLS history. It was their first result since March. The Friar are back in action Saturday at home against Seattle. In top news, in a high-stakes gamble that fractured the world of professional sports, a lead backed by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund attempted to challenge the Professional Golfers Association Tour's dominance. However, now the Public Investment Fund has announced it will cease funding the circuit at the end of the 2026 season. The league, which aimed to reinvent the game of golf, is currently on life support as its main backer pulls the plug. Star athletes now face steep challenges to return to the Professional Golfers Association Tour. This experiment, costing $5 billion, has sparked significant controversy. In business news, get ready to work for 60 years as living to 100 becomes the new norm. America's older population is expected to expand in the coming years, changing how we work, save, and live. A 100-year lifespan will bring many changes, most notably a 60-year career to fund it. Many of today's children can expect to live to the age of 100, an increase in life expectancy that will become the norm by 2050. By the year 2100, there will be more than 25 million centenarians worldwide, according to the United Nations. Michael Clinton, author of Longevity Nation, The People, Ideas, and Trends Changing the Second Half of Our Lives, emphasizes the importance of fiscal health. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to about $81,000. Ethereum is up 1% to about $2,000. And XRP is unchanged at $1.40. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Mornings sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk science. The process of relocating people from New Orleans should start immediately, as the city has reached a point of no return. A new study warns that it could be surrounded by the ocean within decades due to the climate crisis. Ongoing sea level rise, coupled with rampant erosion of wetlands in southern Louisiana, will engulf the area within a few generations. The study estimates that the city may well be surrounded by the Gulf of Mexico before the end of this century. Southern Louisiana faces 3 to 7 meters of sea level rise, driven by global heating and strengthening hurricanes. And in entertainment news, Paramount's guidance has nearly doubled its theatrical film slate in 2026. However, it will see significantly lower box office revenue overall from those movies, according to the company. David Ellison, Paramount's guidance's chairman and chief executive officer, stated the company is firmly committed to releasing 30 films theatrically per year once it merges with Warner Bros. Discovery. Ellison mentioned that Paramount grew its slate from 8 films in 2025 to 15 in 2026. For 2026, Paramount expects a significantly lower theatrical revenue year over year due to lower average box office revenue per film. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American novelist and Nobel laureate William Faulkner. And he said, "The past is never dead. It's not even past," reminding us that history and cultural heritage continue to shape our present and future. And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings in Encinitas.